Kylie, great to see you.
It's great to see you, Jamie. I mean, it's great to have my own rock profile. I mean, it's a real honour. I've seen some of the other shows. They're incredible. It's fantastic.
We've actually got a rather special surprise for you today. Is that someone at the door?
Ah. Room service?
You ordered tea?
Yeah, just put them down there.
Carly, it's me. It's me, Danny.
Danny who?
Minogue? Your sister, Danny Minogue?
Oh, hi, Danny. You're just in time for the surprise.
No, Kylie, this is a surprise. You see, we thought we'd get an exclusive because you two actually haven't been filmed together in an interview before.
Oh, right.
Shall I sit down or...?
Yeah, sure, go for it, Danny.
Okay.
Why not? Yeah.
Over here is fine.
Yeah, sit there,
All right,
yeah.
okay.
So, you're working as a waitress in this hotel now?
No, there was a joke. Surprise and everything.
Kylie, you've been away for a couple of months touring. When was the last time you got to see your sister?
Oh, 1989?
Now, what are you talking about? I saw you a couple of weeks ago in an off licence on the Harrow Road.
Yeah? I didn't see you.
No, I didn't want to disturb you. You look kind of confused. Hi, Jamie.
Oh, sorry. Hi. I don't think we've been introduced.
I'm David Furnish, Elton's partner.
Hi, David.
Elton has asked me to check that everything is okay for him.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We got the facts that you sent through.
Okay, gift for Elton.
Check.
10 bottles of still water refrigerated, 10 bottles of still water room temperature.
Check.
Fresh fruit arranged in 5 bows denoting ripeness from quite ripe to very ripe to overripe to rotten. No kumquats.
Check.
1 fun-size Milky Way room temperature.
Check.
And the cash.
Check.
Oh. Well, you sit down and I'll bring him in. How'd you like that, yeah?
Great, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Dave.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
What?
Who put those flowers there?
You did.
I don't care. I'm still not doing it. I hate interviews. I loathe them. And that Jamie Theakston's an abomination.
I know, he's an abomination.
I know I'm an abomination. I'm so sorry, but please can we do the interview, Elton?
Where's my gift?
Well, if you sit down, we'll give it to you.
Right.
Okay, close your eyes.
Right. Come on.
Nah, don't peek in.
Right.
Put your hands out.
Right.
There we go. Look at that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh, has he got a name yet?
No.
Oh, I'll call it Doggy. Oh, I love it. Right. Put it in the bin. Now, what do you want to know?
Ringo, you were the last person to join the Beatles. Do you ever sit down and think about how different things might have been?
Well, Jamie, who knows? Maybe I'd just be an ordinary guy with an ordinary job. Maybe I'd be sitting at home right now with me feet up and a cup of tea watching this show, said Thomas.
Was there any moment when you ever thought that the Beatles were going to become the biggest band ever?
Oh, no, not in a million years. There were a lot of bands around at the time. The Swinging Blue Jeans, Jerry and the Pacemakers, Erasure. We were just part of the Mersey scene. We were just a bunch of guys having a laugh. No one thought it would last any longer than a week. And with that, James the Red Engine sped off down the track as fast as his wheels would take him.
Yeah. As you got more and more famous, obviously the pressure grew. Did being in the Beatles still remain fun at that time?
One day, Thomas realized one of his funnels was blocked. Oh dear, said Thomas, I'm all bunged up. I'd better go and see the Fat Controller. He'll know what's to be done about such things.
Ringo, is there any chance that just for the time being we can just focus on your time in the Beatles? Maybe, you know, we can talk about the Thomas the Tank Engine stuff a little bit later. Is that okay?
Oh yes, of course. Please, I apologise. We'll talk about the Beatles.
Yeah.
Said Thomas.
No more of that, Thomas.
I do apologise. Sighed Thomas.
No.
I am Thomas's representative on Earth. He speaks through me. Sometimes he tells me to do good things. Sometimes he tells me to do bad things.
What do you mean, bad things?
Don't tell him, Ringo. He'll never know it was you who burned down that shed. Either the engine must die.
Hello, Jimbo. How you doing? All right? Fancy some brekkie?
No. I had some grape nuts before I left home. So.
What are you, vegetarian? Oh, dear. Lovely tuck hair.
Okay. Paul, your last solo album, Flaming Pie.
I am sick of talking about flaming pie. All anyone ever wants to ask me about is my solo career. Were you on LSD when you recorded Spies Like Us? What's the hidden message at the end of simply having a wonderful Christmas time? You know something? 30 years ago, I was in a band called the Beatles. We made some cracking stuff. No one ever mentions that.
Really? Well, I mean, if you're happy, I'd love to talk about the Beatles.
Yeah, you're just saying that.
No, really. I mean, for instance, I've always wanted to know how you got the opening sound to Strawberry Fields.
Oh, you're just buttering me up. Yes, I know the frog chorus redefined music, but I did make a record called The White Album, you know.
I know, I'm a huge fan. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really like your solo stuff.
No, me neither. It's rubbish. It's very mediocre.
I mean, when you see things that you did as the Beatles, you get a real sense of fun. You know, when you watch, like, Hard Day's Night and Hell.
Oh, you know something? I'd completely forgotten about those. You know, most people think my film career began and ended with Give My Regards to Broad Street.
If you're happy to talk about the Beatles, then maybe we can talk a little about your relationship with John Lennon.
You know the saddest thing? No one ever mentions him.
Your hair's a bit wonky, the edge. You might want to comb it.
Thank you, Bono.
For me, the first time I became really aware of U2 was Live Aid back in 85.
Yeah, it was brilliant because 2 billion people saw us perform. That's half the world.
And all that money was raised for Africa.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's nice.
You were certainly one of the highlights, I think.
Yeah, a lot of people said that. Bob Geldof said that on the day we were the best there.
That's right, he said that after Queen we were the best there.
Yeah, after Queen, it's not bad, is it?
And Paul McCartney, obviously.
Well, obviously.
And the quote.
Well, they opened the show. They were great, weren't they?
And Phil Collins and Elton John and David Bowie and Nick Kershaw.
No, class. I mean, they're all class acts.
And Mel Smith and Chris Rhys-Jones.
Well, they dressed up as policemen. We've had a complaint about the noise from a woman in Belgium. Yeah, obviously. But after all that, we were the best there.
Do you still see much of Bob Geldof? There's obviously the Irish connection there.
No, to be honest, I don't like him. I think he's very mean.
Mean?
Yeah. Well, you know I sang with Band-Aids. You know the bit that goes, well, tonight thank God is still instead of you. Well, I sang that bit. And that song was #1 for weeks. I never received a penny.
But it was for charity, for the people of Ethiopia. That's what the song was about. Do they know it's Christmas? No, they don't, because they're all dying of starvation. There's a famine out there.
Yeah, that's why when you say, well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you, that's, you know, that's fine.
Ethiopia saying? That's awful. Come to think of it, we still haven't been paid for Live Aid.
Damon, thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, right.
Now, a lot of your songs are about that peculiarly British obsession class. Songs like Country House, Charmless Man, Girls and Boys. Where do you fit in?
Where do I fit in, my old China mug? Working class, of course. Gurcha, mashed potatoes.
Right. What was your upbringing like?
Very tough. I was grown up in a workhouse.
Really?
Yes, but then I asked for more gruel, and so I was sold to an undertaker's by Harry Seacombe.
Right.
But I did manage to escape, and I got involved with a gang of boy thieves, stealing kerchiefs and the like.
Kerchiefs?
You got to pick a pocket or two, they used to tell me.
But you sure you're not confusing your life with the film Oliver?
Tell a lie. It wasn't boy thieves, it was cartoon dogs.
No, now that was Disney's ill-fated feature-length animation Oliver and Company.
Oh, well, whatever. I'm definitely working class because I was a cockney, ain't I?
Right.
Yes, I know all the lingo, like an EastEnders. I go up the apples and pears stairs, and I sit on the apples and pears chairs, and I get an autograph from Apples and Pears Lionel Blair's. And sometimes I say, Ricky! That means something in Cockney, doesn't it?
Don't think so. Anyway, I always thought that you were from Colchester.
Yes, exactly, Treacle. It's only an hour and 20 minutes on the train to King's Cross. Anyway, I must be Cockney because I loves football, don't I?
All right, what team do you support?
Chelsea United. And also, I like... Oh, what's that team with David Beckham in it?
Manchester United.
Manchester United. I like Rovers. I like London. And I like Tottenham. But I don't like Spurs. And I go to the games and I say, rah, 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 come on, football, and score a goals. And I say, home run now, please. How's that?
Right.
Is England a team that can play Chelsea?
No.
I already knew that already. I was just testing you. In fact, because they know that I love soccer so much, everyone from the record company clubbed together and bought me the They Think It's All Over video that's too rude to show on TV.
Really? Why is that? Bad language?
Yeah, and quite a lot of nudity. There's a sex scene between Rory McGrath and David Gower. You see quite a lot.
Liam, welcome. Thank you. It's a beautiful house you've got here, but I must say it doesn't really fit in with that sort of rock and roll persona, does it? Somehow.
Having it going for it, you know what I mean? So you better be careful, all right?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry.
Poo.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't really say things like that, but he's not here to defend himself, is he?
Yes?
Hi, Dave. I'm Jamie Theakston. I've come to interview you. For UK Play.
Please, come in.
Great, thanks. Dave, thanks very much for inviting us along here today. Will Annie be joining us?
Patience.
Right. So this is your recording studio?
Yes, I like to call it my laboratory.
And you recorded all the Eurythmics albums in here?
Yes, and other experiments. Eurythmics is merely one aspect of my work. I also occupy my time with other projects.
Right, such as?
I've been working on creating a poisonous gas that will put an end to all human and plant life forever. And then there's Operation Monkey Dog, in which I take the brains of a monkey and insert it into a dog, thereby creating a superior race called the Monkey Dog.
Right, and I know that you're directing a film starring All Saints.
I'm not mad.
What was that?
Relax, my friend. It is merely Lennox approaching.
For a minute, it sounded like Frankenstein's monster. What's next for you two? I don't think you get it. What's next for you two? It's good. You two, the people. You two, the band is you two.
Yeah, we never heard that one before, mate.
Well, who knows? You two have always been about reinvention, the cutting edge. I mean, maybe we'll release our next single purely on the interweb, or maybe we'll play a gig in a Buddhist monastery, or maybe I'll just pick up the phone and call Salman Rushdie.
Gonna be a new album and a tour.
Right.
Got a great concept for the tour, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's all going to be themed around Rent-A-Ghost. I'm Timothy Claypole, you're Harold Meeker, Adam's Mistress Nadia Popoff, and Larry's Dobbin. What do you think?
Well, I think it's very fitting that you're Timothy Claypole.
Thank you.
Then you can do some magic and finally disappear up your own ass.
Hey, fellas.
I really think people at home would love to see you take that hat off.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I do.
Oh, that would make you happy, would it?
Yeah, it would.
Right, I will then.
Well, go on then.
Fine.
Go on.
I will.
We're waiting.
See? Full head of hair.
The new album has been a very cathartic experience for me. The songs that I've been recording are very confessional.
Right. Similar to Outside, Fast Love.
That's right, that's very right. And my new single, Finger of Fudge, is very much in that tradition. It's about a very painful moment in my life.
Right. What was that?
No, I really don't feel I can talk to you about it. It's something I prefer to express through music, in my music.
A lifetime of regret, a crime I can't forget, a mother's tears, a father's pain, little boy in trouble again. I did not mean to steal, but I wanted something to eat, and a finger of fudge was just enough to give this kid a treat. I'm sorry, Mr. Potato. So sorry, Mr. Potato. Oh, forgive me, Mr. Potato. Release me, Mr. Potato. Oh, dear Lord.
What do you think? Yeah, it's good, yeah. Could do with being a bit smoother though, you know? A bit darker, a bit richer. Also, it's got too much sugar in it.
Elton, you recently confessed to having a drink and drug problem during the 1970s and 80s. Were they unhappy times for you?
Oh, very unhappy. Yeah, I don't miss it a bit. Non-stop sex, drugs and rock and roll. I'm so glad it's over.
So could you really just click your fingers and get sex and drugs just like that?
Yeah, but it was awful. I didn't enjoy a minute of it. That's why I only done it for about 25 years.
And you're much happier now?
Oh, yeah, now I met my partner, David Furnish, I'm a lot calmer. Oh, yeah, I used to throw silly tantrums for no reason at all. This isn't room temperature! Someone's trying to poison me! Right, I'm leaving.
That's your glass, Elton.
Right, I'm staying then.
Elton, you've managed to conquer all of your addictions, apart from one, it would seem, and that's shopping.
I don't think that's fair at all. I'm not addicted to shopping. Yeah, I spend £750,000 a year in Versace, but I don't think that's excessive, do you?
It's quite a lot.
Well, how much is a loaf of bread these days? What, £80, £90?
It's about that, Elton.
I'm guessing you don't do your own shopping.
I do. I am in touch with the real world, you know. I go down to the local village just like anyone else and I do my shopping and I mingle with the locals. They don't see me as anything special.
This is the Sir Elton John village we had built for Elton last year.
Yeah, but we've all got a private village in the grounds of our own home, haven't we? With actors paid to pretend not to recognise us. I mean, come on, this is the year 3000.
2000.
Right, I'm leaving.
Can I just ask, though, how did you two get together?
Well, when we first met, I had no idea who Elton was.
Right. Where did you first meet?
We were backstage at a rock concert.
Oh. Who was playing?
Elton John. We got talking. I got an autograph from my sister.
It's funny, her name's also David.
And then we went on a date. It was really intimate. Just me, Elton, Elton's manager, Elton's PA, chef, personal trainer, and his therapist, B.G. Colclough. It was so intimate.
Right. Whereabouts did you go?
Wimpy.
Hi, the Brown Derby.
Barry Gibb, welcome to Rock Profile.
Hi, fans. Yeah, that's right. We grew up in Keppel Road and we're always getting into scrapes. We're actually asked to leave.
Sorry,
the
Barry,
country.
I haven't actually asked the first question yet.
Then out of the blue one morning, Robert Stigwood called. Would we like to record the soundtrack to a little movie about a disco dance?
Sorry, Barry.
Yes, we've done solo projects, but we always come back together. Family forever. Solid as a rock.
Where are your two brothers? Because we did come along
Of
to
course, we're
interview...
delighted when bands like Take That or Boyzone record one of our tunes.
Barry, Where are Morris and Robin?
The twins? They're upstairs in their room.
Why?
They have been very naughty.
What have they done?
I don't want to say. I know young people look up to us, high fans, and I'd hate two naughty Bee Gees to be setting a bad example.
Right, I can understand that, but the thing is,
Jamie, in this house, we have a box of Terry's Orgo chocolates. After our evening meal, each Bee Gee is allowed to select one chocolate before going to bed. Jamie, I counted those chocolates this morning. One of the hazelnut whirls is missing. Theft is not a laughing matter, Jamie. First, they take a hazelnut whirl, then it's a caramel tub, and before you know it, they're robbing banks.
Right, but I would like to interview all of the Bee Gees together, if that's okay.
Fine! Then you shall interview the two naughty Bee Gees. And by the way, kids, it's okay to take a hazelnut whirl, and while you're about it, why don't you murder me and kill me, and leave me to die in the gutter with all the filth and excrement? I'll just go and untie them.
Jamie, what can I say? I was hoping we wouldn't have to rebuild the wall. I was kind of hoping the curtain would have been enough.
Yeah, for me, it was all going well, but then Small Simon poked me through the curtain, and now I've got this bruise. Well, you can't see it, but it is there. So we had to have this wall built.
You know something? I am sad. that, you know, Simon and Garfunkel, two great musicians who've inspired, influenced generations of music lovers, have to build a wall to keep themselves apart.
You know something
I'm sad about
too?
it. You know,
I said that I divorced
I'm
three
really
wives
sad
with
about
Ellen, and you're gonna
it.
go
You know
back
what
out
makes
and
me
tour
really sad?
with a schmuck,
This
the
guy
schmendrick,
here,
the
and
schmerrick,
what
the hey,
people
hey,
think
hey.
they're
Rather be
me,
naked in
and
Siberia
he was-
without a
it
coat.
just made
But this
all the
guy will
problems
travel around the world doing interviews. I can't stand it.
Oh, I have an ant in my head. It's awful. Oh, Jack Nicholson is my friend.
Jimmy.
Just listen. Shush. I want you both to think in silence about what you're going to do.
You didn't think of that. Look at this guy on my string. Get out of here.
So, you thought about it?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought about it all right, Jamie. Sure.
Okay, and what are you going to do?
Build a big wall?
No! I want you both to get up and give each other a big hug.
Great idea. Come on then, Garfunkel.
No. At the same time, I want you both to get up at the same time and then just cuddle each other.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
I'm coming round.
Yeah, wait there. Come and see.
Come around now, Jamie.
Garfunkel, I know you want to apologize to me.
Jamie, he's not here.
Where's he gone? What do you
Unless
do with
he
him?
shrunk or
Did he climb
something.
through the air
He's
vent?
here.
I'll go around the other way
I'll go
and see if I
around
can
him.
find him. Go.
Jamie, he's not here.
What's happened to Garfunkel? What have you done with the guy?
teasing me now.
Huh? You wasted my
You're
time.
naughty
I know he
little
wants to
teaser.
apologize to me,
He's
but I can't
not
even
here.
find out where he is.
Oh, I have to
I'll
go
go
around.
around the other way. Hey.
Hi. Oh, Jamie,
Oh,
he's
dear,
not
oh, dear,
here.
oh, dear. Did he climb
What are
over
you
the other
doing to
side
me?
already?
You're
And
teasing
he
me
ran out
real
the back. I
bad.
wouldn't blame
You're
him.
a
All
naughty
the things he's
little
done over
bad
the years.
teaser. You know that.
Oh,
I'll go
well,
around
I'll
the
just
other
go
way.
around the other side.
Jamie, you're not
Oh,
even
my
here
God,
now.
Jamie, where do you go,
gone?
Jamie? We're trying
Oh,
to do
this
something
isn't
here.
very silly.
This isn't going to wait.
In your career, you've duetted with all kinds of people. Cliff Richard, Aretha Franklin, Eric Clapton, even Luciano Pavarotti. But I think the question people really want answered is this. When are you going to duet again with Kiki D?
Well, I did Don't Go Breaking My Heart with her in 1976. I did True Love with her in 1993, so I suppose she's due another one in, 2010?
She does shirt ironing on the sides. Very good, only £1.80 a shirt.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Or $3.50 for two.
Mm-hmm. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me with George Michael got to #1. I believe you're pretty good friends. Any plans to work with him in the future?
What? Betty Bluetit? That's what I call her.
Her?
Yeah, her. He's a she. It's Camp Deer, very witty. I give all my friends girls' names. Everyone on my payroll thinks it's hilarious.
Maybe we should give Jamie a girl's name.
Yeah.
So, back...
He's thinking. I've got it! Betty Blue Tit! Oh no, that's George Michael's.
Doris Droopy Drawers.
Brilliant, brilliant. Congratulations, my partner David Furnish. That is brilliant. Yes, you are Doris... What was it again?
Doris Droopy Drawers.
Droopy Drawers. Yeah, Doris Droopy Drawers. That's your name from now on.
Do you have names for each other?
Yeah, I do. Doris... What is it?
Droopy Drawers.
Yeah, I do. Doris Droopy Drawers, yeah. I call her Tina Titty Titty Bum Bum.
And I call him Sir Elton John.
Here, Doris. What's your name, Doris?
Doris Droopy Drawers.
I'm so clever, I thought of that.
Yes, yeah. So does it work the other way? I mean, do you give women men's names?
Yeah, sometimes I call my mum Jeff, but she doesn't really like it.
I'm so glad you could join us, Robin and Morris. Let's start with Saturday Night Fever, Robin. Looking back at that period, what are your memories? Robin.
He won't speak to you.
I'm sorry?
He won't speak to you. When Mother went out, she always left me in charge. He won't speak to you without my permission. And neither will number 3.
What, you mean Morris?
I think that's how you know him.
Right, well, that's not really fair, is it? Because we have come to interview you all.
Of course it's fair. I'm the older brother by 10 months, and Mother left me in charge.
He's right, Jamie.
Silence, number 3! We have a system. When I clap my hands twice, number 3 will speak. Thrice claps, and he will stop. Like so.
We grew up in Keppel Road, and we were always getting into scrapes, and we were actually asked to leave.
You see?
What about Robin?
When it's Robin's turn to speak, I blow the whistle. Like so.
And then one morning, out of the blue, Robert Stigwood called and asked if we would like to record the soundtrack for a little...
And 2 blows for stop. I dare say you had a similar system in your own family, Jamie?
No, we were kind of encouraged to speak when we wanted to, really.
That explains a lot. No, our system works for us. I hear tell the Nolans operate a system of weights and pulleys, and that works for them. 5-star, on the other hand, use a knife. Whoever has the knife can speak. If you wish to speak, you must wrestle the knife off your sibling.
And I suppose the Osmonds have a whip.
Don't be ridiculous. They use voodoo mind control.
Let's take a look at some of your art then, shall we?
Well, yeah, we've got it in a bag. Have you got the blue tack?
No, but white tack, I thought it was Wednesday.
Well, we're not supposed to
Well,
use
you're
it.
not
Well,
to
you
use
put
mine.
someone put it because it's behind it. They won't see it. So we'll get away with it, hopefully.
Hurry up.
I am doing. Right, can you move, please?
Sorry, yeah.
It's not about you.
No.
There we are. Don't touch it.
Hang on a minute. All you've done here is just a picture of steps and you've just scribbled out the faces of the girls with black ink. Why have you done that?
Well, we used black ink because it was a Monday.
No, why have you scribbled out the faces of the girls?
Well, it's art, isn't it?
And written cow above that one's head?
So?
Well, what are you saying? You think she's a cow?
Or, you know, maybe it could mean something completely different. Maybe it means that not only she is a cow, but that all 3 of them are cows.
So what's this piece called?
It's called Hello, We're in the Group Too, you know.
Right. It's funny. Sorry, I just noticed that your picture doesn't actually look anything like you.
Yeah, so famous people look different in real life.
Yeah, I must just say, because when I was little, I used to watch you on the TV and thought you were quite handsome, but seeing you in the flesh, I do think you are a bit off. What's he doing in there? Having a tom tit?
Quick! Leg it! Leg it! I've got it!
What's this?
What do you mean, what's that?
That's what we asked for. This is Bailey's fool.
Yeah, what?
Is this it, Jamie? Is this how it's going to be?
You've got responsibilities now, Jamie.
I'm sorry, but...
Me and my baby deserve better. I'm sorry, Jamie. Goodbye.
You broke her arc. Come on, Marilyn, don't look back. Don't look back. Oh, my God, what's that?
Ow! Hey, what are you doing? Get off me! Do you know who I am? I'm Jamie Theakston off the telly.
I've never heard of you.
I'm doing the show for UK Play. That's my crew. Look, come in.
UK what?
UK Play. I've been interviewing pop stars. Ow!
Pop stars?
I've just been Boy George and Marilyn. I got engaged to Marilyn, and she's going to have my baby. They made me steal this place.
I'm calling the police.
Oh no, don't! I'm too pretty to go to prison. I'll give you a signed photo of the leprechauns. Anything.
Oh, I can feel it kicking. So shall we go down a cafe?
You greedy pig, you've just had your tea.
Yeah, well, I'm eating for two now, ain't I?
So what are you going to call it?
If it's the boy, I'll call it Lee.
What's if it's a girl?
I'll call it Lee.
Oh yeah, how big was his,
Well, you know those Ginster sausage rolls?
Ooh.
Bet off one of those.
Sir Elton, you've been in the charts every year since 1971. Your tours always sell out. You're a knight. Do you have any ambitions left?
Oh yeah, there are so many things left to do. I'd love to appear as a guest on Loose Women. I'd love to have all the Blackadders on video. And there are loads of people who I really admire who I can only dream of meeting.
Right, like who?
Oh, Andy, Bill Treacher, Yvette Fielding. But these people are very difficult to get hold of. But most of all, I like my relationship with my partner David Furnish to work.
I do too.
You're obviously a very close couple, but David, is it difficult going out with someone who's so famous?
You know, I never really think of the world-famous singer Sir Elton John as famous. I mean, you know I don't love you for your extreme wealth or global fame or power. No, I love you for your personality, your kindness, your hair